And greetings, friends around the world. I'd like you to see a bit of a video that I made some time ago, and it probably requires a little introduction. And it has to do with the driver of Earth's climate. In previous videos, I showed that CO2 is a puny, almost non-existent driver of climate, even when industrialized civilization of today contributes a noticeable amount of carbon dioxide to the small amount that's already there, causing it to increase from 300 parts per million to 400 parts per million. This is still a slight increase in a trace gas. What could be the driver that causes such oscillations of like 8, 10, 12 degrees centigrade periodically? And between those spikes, we're in a spike now. And in between the spikes are cold periods where the ice caps grow tremendously. What could cause these major fluctuations and all the minor fluctuations in between? What could be the primary driver of climate change, which does change and has changed? The ice core record shows clearly tremendous oscillations in Earth temperature. What could be the driver? What is the driver? And I propose that the source of this driver is outside our Earth system. It is far outside our Earth. And the answer lies in the existence of clumps or clouds or concentrations of nebular gases, interstellar gases. You might intuitively suppose that if there were a cloud of gas in outer space, it would disperse, but it doesn't. There's no force that would cause a cloud of hydrogen to disperse, but rather just the opposite. A cloud of nebular gas, the result of a star that exploded perhaps billions of years ago, would tend to slowly clump together. Assuming that there probably are clumps of gas nearby to the solar system, if it was in motion, if the sun was orbiting another star, or if the sun was simply moving under the influence of gravitational forces, moving around the core of the galaxy, it might encounter a clump, and I use the word loosely. These clumps are not very dense at all. They're nearly transparent. They are detectable with telescopes. When astronomers view the nearest star to the sun, which is a 3-star system gravitationally associated, called Alpha Centauri AB and Centauri Proxima, the view is obscured by the existence of this dust in between the sun and Alpha Centauri. The dust is there, and NASA even has a name for the cloud of dust surrounding our solar system. They refer to it as the local cloud. And this local cloud and nearby clouds of gas or stardust have names as well, as far as we're able to detect them, and one is called the G cloud. So these clouds of interstellar gas are there, but NASA has put forth the erroneous idea that the Earth is surrounded by a electromagnetic field that extends far out beyond the planets and beyond the source of the asteroids and comets, the Oort cloud. NASA has put forth the erroneous idea that the Earth and the solar system, the sun, all the planets are enveloped in a invisible bubble which somehow excludes this interstellar gas from ever entering the solar system. It does enter the solar system. In the words of the lead scientist of the IBEX probe, I believe his name is McComas, he said, quote, "We have spent decades studying something that doesn't exist, but it's gotten no publicity. The fact is, there is no heliosphere, regardless of its cause, whether it's electromagnetic or whether it's caused by the outgoing solar wind. But the solar wind and the electromagnetic field from the sun, which is like an electric generator spinning, the Earth generates an electromagnetic field in the same way because the core spins at a different speed than the surface of the Earth, creating a generator effect. Regardless of the source of this supposed heliosphere, it's not very powerful, nor does it exclude material from entering the solar system. Okay, having said that, a cloud of interstellar gas would act as a moderator against incoming cosmic galactic particles, so that when the solar system was inside a cloud of interstellar gas, there would be less bombardment from space. When the solar system was outside one of these clouds, there would be more. And if we were orbiting Alpha Centauri, for example, I'm not saying that we are, just hypothetically, but if we were orbiting Alpha Centauri, we might conceivably pass through the same clouds repeatedly, producing a pattern in climate change as seen on the Vostok ice core chart.